hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.
Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. I couldn't help myself. I had to go to the garden center. I went to Stu Leonard's this morning and I picked up some beautiful plants to be able to put inside of the flower box on the windowsill inside of the dining room. Now, because we are still prior to our last frost, I'm making sure that I be careful. I only picked up a couple, and we're going to put into the flower pot that we took down, the window box that we took down in the past video. I had it here on the porch, just waiting for me to refresh it, and today is the day. So if you guys are wanting some nice, light, bright flower inspiration, then this is the video for you. Now, I just wanted to remind you guys, I only was able to take down one of the planters. If you remember from that video, I tried to take the window box from the living room, but unfortunately I didn't have the leverage and I dropped that window box in the window well. And I totally forgot about it because I was supposed to ask my husband when he got home to take it out for me. So I definitely will remember this evening to have him do that. So I was wintering over a hellebore and also a juniper. So I went and I grabbed them from the backyard. And I think that I am going to put either the hellebore or the juniper in the center of the planter that I'm going to be working on. Which one would you guys prefer, the hellebore or the juniper? Leave me a comment down below. So before I start doing any type of planting, I like to loosen up the soil. So we're just loosening up all the soil that was in here. It's still really rich, but we are going to add in a little plant food so that we can feed the annual plants. And then I always use like water soluble fertilizer on a weekly basis as well. I went with the hellebore just because I have been craving really depth, like deep color, and that hellebore is absolutely beautiful. And it's also going to complement the cream petunias and also those yellow calibrachoas. I just think it's going to be a stunning combination. To freshen it up for spring, I'm just cutting off last year's older leaves and the plant itself is pushing out new leaves for this year. So I'm so happy with how it's performing this year. I've never had this combination before, but I am really loving it. That buttery color of the Calibacoa and the Hellebore, that deep wine color is so beautiful. So I just wanted to add back that little brace. There's supposed to be two, but for some reason I couldn't find the second one. I'll have to look around for it. But the last flower that we're going to be adding in is petunias. Now, I have had the Stu Leonard's petunias for the past 2 years, and you get these little 6-pack cells, and boy, do they take off. They are going to have so many blooms on each of them. And this window box is going to be absolutely beautiful within the next 1 to 2 weeks when we're getting a lot of sun and everything is settling in. I cannot wait to be able to see it. Now, I don't know if you guys realize the roots on these petunias are so long, and all of these plants, you can tell, are so healthy and taken care of. So that's one of the things that I love about going to Stu Leonard's, is their nursery is absolutely breathtaking. And for it to be so early in the season, our last frost here in New York, zone 7A, is going to be April 14th. So we haven't even gotten into April yet. So we still have, 2 full weeks before our last frost. But I always like to push the limits, so I couldn't help myself. So now I'm just taking the planter, and we're over on the pathway. I just put it up on the driveway wall, and I wanted to just clean up the box before we put it in the windowsill. And then I also wanted to clean off the leaves, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to be able to do that. I was silly. I thought that I would be able to blow it with the blower. That didn't work. So I just went and I got a little paintbrush, a new one, and I just gently just got a little of the soil that I had gotten on the leaves and also the blooms, and just made it, nice and clean, so that when we put it inside of the windowsill, that it would just be absolutely beautiful. So I'm just taking that time to make sure that I have a beautiful presentation. Let me know, do you guys also do this, or do you just, put it up into your planting area, whether it's like a windowsill or, if you plant it in the bed? How do you get off all of the soil? Because it's inevitable to get soil on the plants, that you're working with. So I'd like to have your feedback on that, because it definitely will help me out. It looks just as good as I thought that it was. It looks amazing. I'm so happy with my choices. So here I'm just going to give you a couple of videos so that you can see exactly the way that it's going to look up there on the windowsill, and I'm so happy. I also wanted to give you a sneak peek to a project that I'm working on. I recently did the makeover of my secret patio, which I shared on this past Friday. While working there and working on the screen door, I noticed that I needed to redo the door sill. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out this woodworking project, and that will be a video that is coming very soon. As you can see, the wood is all rotten, and I have to figure out how I'm going to make this space look amazing, as I try to do with all of my projects. So I just wanted to thank you, and I wanted to share this project with you so that you can be on the lookout for it. I just want to thank you again for joining me today. I hope that you found some inspiration in the color that I was able to add to the landscape. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and share with someone that might like watching. And until the next time, have a blessed day.